Hello everyone, my name is King Leung, Head of Fintech at InvestHK. Basically, at InvestHK, we've been helping a lot of fintech companies from all around the world to come and set up and expand the business with Hong Kong as a launchpad. Now first, today, we're looking at an ecosystem of over 600 fintech-related organizations. Now, at the same time, we look at the adoption from B2C and B2B space. Now, you also have seen some major progress when it comes to B2C. In a survey by the E&Y, back in 2017, the consumer adoption of fintech was only 32% in Hong Kong. But fast forward 2 years, in 2019, we're looking at 67% of consumer adoption, which is a big progress. Now, at the same time, for the B2B sector, which is a really amazing development for Hong Kong, we're looking at 86% of the banks that are already adopting fintechs or already completed adoption of various kind of fintechs in the operation. Now, number one, we look at the virtual banks. It has basically garnered a lot of attention for good reasons, because Hong Kong is one of the major jurisdictions in Asia that have been pushing the envelope in launching the virtual banks as a way to basically facilitate more innovation in the banking sector. And we look at the background of the virtual banks. We're talking about some of the major tech fins, the major tech players from China. They're going to bring a lot of great innovation and capabilities to Hong Kong. So this is one major area that we all are very looking forward to. Now, the other area that we are also very excited about is the major announcements from SFC last year, in November, that there will be a new regulation coming out that would basically offer the license for crypto exchange. And just recently, the first company has already approved in principle from SFC in operating as the first crypto exchange in Hong Kong, allowing people to trade securitized tokens as well as other cryptocurrencies. Now, the third thing I want to highlight is the development around digital currency. There are a lot of activities going on in mainland China. The Hong Kong also have the collaboration, the Bank of Thailand, and then a project being just commissioned to test out the actual cross-border fund transfer using the DLT technology. So this is another major area that we are very excited about. There are really three things I want to highlight to all of you. Number one, we have an amazing lineup of speakers from the Mr. Neo Shen from Sequoia Capital China, to Ray Dalio, to the governor of PBOC, to the CEO of NASDAQ. Again, the list goes on. We have over 300 top-notch, world-class iconic speakers with us this year. Secondly, now given the current economic situation, we really want to be more pragmatic. So that's why we are launching this fast track program. And believe it or not, we also bring in the technology. It's an AI matching capability, so that with the tens of thousands of attendees at the FinTech Week, we are able to match the suppliers and the clients based on the AI algorithm to make sure that matches can be as relevant as possible. And last but not least, when we look at the FinTech Week, it's really all about extending finance to the broader world, beyond finance. So that's why I think some other markets will call this financial inclusion. And for us, we have another viewpoint that we call this the humanizing fintech. So what it is that, again, fintech, at the end of the day, is about offering financial services for the people who are unbanked. So that, in a way, by having fintech, by bringing down the costs, then the different new generation of institutions, they're able to offer financial services to people who may not be privileged enough to access them in the past. So that's why we call this the humanizing fintech, so that we are really looking at offering this kind of amazing capabilities for everybody in the society.